Hi, Tanya here from Lexa's Wellness. So, I experienced a shift recently and I found myself sharing my experience with several people. And I thought maybe someone out there, maybe you can benefit from this. So, um, I wanted to share this with you. I had an amazing summer. I did a lot of traveling. I did a cruise with my husband, our son. We went to the Bahamas. We went to St. Kitts. We did that. Then in June, also, I went to Belize. That wasn't planned, but that was a fabulous trip. I also went to Mexico this summer. So I traveled a lot, and typically when you travel, you don't eat really, really well, right? You indulge in food that you don't normally indulge in on a regular basis. So that's what I did. The last trip was in July. Excuse me, the last trip was actually in August. So usually every year, my husband and I, we travel with at least one or two couples and we go away. Did the same thing this year. We usually do it around my birthday. This year we did it a couple of weeks later. It was the end of August. So September rolled around and I decided that I was going to take a break. I drank a lot of wine over the summer. Had a lot of different cocktails, this, that, and the other. I didn't do it every day, but I had fun. I had a lot of fun. So I decided to approach September as if it were a new year for me. So I decided that I would go an entire month without consuming any alcohol. No, I'm not an alcoholic. Typically, I don't even drink it every day, other than that glass of wine. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I love Cabernet. So it isn't unusual for me to have a glass of Cabernet during the week or even on the weekend, um, and indulge in that with a little bit of my organic chocolate. So, what's this all about? I went the entire month of September without drinking any wine. I didn't have any alcohol at all and no wine. October rolls around. I don't think I had my first glass until maybe around the 3rd of October. And this is what I noticed, and this is the point of this video and what I want you to take away from this. So, having been away from it for an entire month, my body adapted to it. And typically, when I drink my wine, it's usually in the evening. I've had dinner, I've already showered for the night. The house is settled down, and I can drink the wine without interruptions. Like I can drink it mindfully, like the videos spoke about earlier about eating mindfully. I can sip my wine mindfully. So I usually drink it in the evening, like it's later, like maybe 8, 9 o'clock ish. So I did just that around the 3rd or the 4th. I can't remember the exact date, but somewhere around there, I had my one glass of wine in the evening. And when I got up the next morning, I felt different. It wasn't that I was drinking it until 12, 1 o'clock at night. My body did not feel as rested. My nervous system felt uneasy. It felt unstable. I just noticed a difference. So I said to myself, okay, girl, what's going on here? Note to self, right? I made myself a note. Okay, Tanya, you feel different. What is that and why is that? I don't know, but we'll just see moving forward. So I think I went about another week without any wine, paying attention to how I felt in the morning. I didn't go to bed any earlier, any later. I stayed with my routine, but when that alarm clock went off in the morning, I paid close attention to how I felt. Without the wine, I felt more rested. I just felt relaxed. So after about a week, I indulge again. I have another glass of wine. Same thing. I didn't drink the whole bottle. I didn't drink half the bottle, but I had some wine. Went to bed, woke up the next day. There's that feeling again. Now, I'm not talking about hot flashes because that's a whole nother issue, which I know that wine, alcohol only makes it worse. I'm talking about I wake up and I just don't feel rested. My system feels a little edgy, like kind of agitated. Like I didn't feel sick or anything, but I just noticed I wasn't relaxed. I know that my heart rate was up. And so that's when I started thinking a little bit more. And I realized it's the wine. So while a glass of wine is okay in the evening, it's not bad for the heart. There are all kind of studies out there that talk about wine is, the many benefits of it and everything. But this is what I know. My system is telling me at this point in my life that that glass of wine does not help me when I wake up in the morning. Maybe there's something medically. Maybe my body's just saying, girlfriend, you have had enough. So what I do now is I stop drinking it altogether during the week. And I'll probably drink it now, like when I go out or something, I'll have my glass of wine. To replace the wine, I've resorted to what I used to do occasionally, but now I'm doing it all the time, is I have myself a beautiful glass, a wine glass, and I have my sparkling cider in there. Ran out of blueberries, so there's no blueberries in it the last couple of days, but just a sparkling cider, and I sip on that. And I'm sorry, it's not sparkling cider, it's sparkling water. So I sip on that, and I wake up, and as long as I get enough sleep, I feel fine. So what's the takeaway for you? The takeaway for you is it's wine for me, but you fill in the blank. What is it for you that makes you feel different? Are you paying attention? So think about that one item that you love to consume and ask yourself, is this healthy? How is my body responding? And pay attention. Challenge yourself for 30 days to not eat whatever that is. It could be some sugar cookies. It could be cake. It could be chips. It could be donuts. It could be pastries. It could be that bag of M&Ms or the peanut chews or something else. But what is it that you consume a lot of in a month's time that you could consider removing from your diet just for 30 days, just to see if there's a difference? Especially with something that maybe has a lot of sugar in it. Take it out of your diet, come back to it in a month, and see if you notice a difference. That's it. That's all this is about. I've been talking about this whole wine thing for, the past month, and I feel like, hey, why not just post a video and talk about it? So if you have comments, please comment below. Also, if you like my video series that I started, please like them. And even more importantly, I'd appreciate it if you share it with someone who you think could benefit from the information. I do want to hear about what you may have or what you might be considering to eliminate from your diet. So please get back to me. Comment, let me know, because I'm curious. Alrighty, have a good one.